Local and TMR agents, how are you guys today? Today is December 11th, 2023. I had a great weekend. I actually had a very good time. A good friend brought us out on his boat this weekend, and it was really phenomenal. One of those like boats that people are taking pictures of you rather than you taking pictures of the houses as you go by. And we got to talking, and it made me think of a conversation this morning about this phrase that's really been going around, it's kind of like Instagram or TikTok, where people say, fuck around and find out. And generally it's meant in this kind of, go ahead, try to mess with me, see what happens. But through the conversation we were having, it really is important just in life and in business, obviously, is what we're talking about all the time, to F around and find out. You're never going to know the true capacity that you have within yourself. You're never going to know how far you can go in life or how far you can go with a career or an idea without first effing around to find out. Now this friend had started a company on his own about 10 years ago, obviously did very well, he's got this great boat now, and we're talking about how people don't often just like stick with one thing, don't often take their plan of attack, which we've talked about in the past, and stuck with it. Things on that path will change over time. You may have an idea in mind that you're going to go forward with, and you may have to jag it off one little edge or take a different exit here or there, but you want to have that one main goal in your mind and constantly work towards that goal with the knowledge that it's not going to be immediate. These plans of action, these foresights of where you can actually end up in life do not happen overnight. That's a very overused conceptual phrase, right? Overnight success. Everybody seems to want that nowadays more than ever because of things like Instagram and TikTok and YouTube. We see a lot of overnight sensations. But in this business and in most any other business, you've got to put your time in. You've got to say, this is where I want to be and this is how I'm going to get there. And like I talk about often, a lot of people don't really put that effort in to get there, or they may know where they want to get, but they don't know how to even start, or in the middle of it, what to do next. So, as funny as it sounds, fuck around and find out, it's really what everybody should be thinking about, again, as we enter 2024, is what are you going to do in the next year to F around and find out? Maybe start to make some game plans for yourself now, and they can be in a lot of different kind of philosophies that you want to go after, whether it's starting a farm or going into flip and rehab properties, going after foreclosures, going after tax deed sales, starting a sphere of influence. Whatever it may be, think about what you want to get into, start scheduling the tasks that you're going to do, and once again, F around and find out. Actually do these things. Put them into action, knowing that it's not going to be an overnight thing. It's going to take time. It's going to be something that you build on. The more you build on it, the more you're going to see kind of where you slipped and fell and where you need to kind of change things or modify things to make them better. But over time, you can put yourself in a situation that you're very surprised that you have been there. And that's really how the whole thing ended, was that, for this guy, it was a very kind of surreal feeling. He had great success, but it was still, I can't believe this happened to me. And there's times that can happen with really anything in life. And you won't know unless you F around and find out. So keep that in mind. If it's something that you want to get together and talk about, if it's something that you are possibly with another brokerage in our area, you want to come work with a broker that kind of helps you mold your plan of action, what you're going to do, someone that's going to be there for you every step of the way, set up a meeting with us, respond to this video ad, email us at admin@traversmiranrealty.com. You can always text me, 954-873-1801. But keep that in mind. It's a really kind of fun thing to think about. Kind of wake yourself up in the morning and say, let's fuck around and find out. Find out how far we can go, how successful we can be. Put that mantra in your mind, and I promise you, with time, it will work out. All right, guys, that's it for this week. Thanks again for tuning in, as always, and I will talk to you again very soon. Take care.